Hi, I'm Andrew Mishlove, and this is my video series, How to Win a Drunk Driving Case, a guide for the layperson. We've been talking about the 7 key factors in drunk driving defense. In this session, we're going to talk about the law, or the 7th factor, which is legal defenses. Now, in any case in court, there are all sorts of legal rules that govern the way the case is handled. Rules regarding evidence, rules regarding time limits, rules regarding the manner in which papers are drawn up, and so on. And it's important for a skilled and experienced attorney to know all of those rules and all of the laws that apply to your case. So, for example, in the Constitution provides, and most states have very strict rules on the right to a speedy trial. Were those rules followed? In any criminal case, the Constitution requires, and most states have very strict rules regarding the way in which the criminal complaint or whatever document that charges you was written. Were those rules followed? There are very strict rules regarding the way evidence needs to be handled. It needs to be stored, preserved, turned over to the defense, and so on. I once had a third offense case dismissed because the police lost the videotape, and it took them actually several years to find it. But by the time they found it, the Court of Appeals said, first of all, it was unfair that they had lost it, and second of all, it denied my client the right to a speedy trial. So even though this person may have been guilty, the case was thrown out because of these serious legal violations by the prosecution. There are other laws that apply. So for example, in any drunk driving case, there is something called scientific evidence. Scientific evidence has special rules regarding the way in which it can be used in the courtroom, and a skilled attorney needs to know those rules. There are all sorts of other legal rules that apply in a drunk driving case. For example, if you've been accused of having prior offenses, so maybe you've been accused of drunk driving, third offense, we need to look at the first offense and the second offense to make sure the rules were followed in that case or those cases too, to see that those are valid convictions that can be used against you. So if you've been accused of drunk driving, it's important to have an attorney who knows how to use all 7 of the key factors in order to defend you. The 7th factor being knowing the law.